Hi,
Hey guys,
What's up? What's up?
I'm TT.
I'm Gigi.
And I'm Dee Dee, and I'm just laughing at watching my girls get ready to record.
Mm,
Why I was getting, I know my
Like the
hair.
girls was like getting the hair together, getting the props right.
yes,
Um,
Listen, must be prepared.
it's giving
Okay.
professionals. Okay,
I
mommy
mean,
finally got her mic. I
okay.
was choppy and like spotty, but now I can be a professional. Thank you
Now
guys
she's
for being
together.
patient. Yes.
And my
Okay.
hair is just not laying down. So
As always,
that my hair is
Arena.
not laying. Look, oh my God,
I was
no.
like,
The vibe, right. Exactly. You trying to say my hair is not done most of the
right.
time?
No, her hair
Wow.
be
No, I'm
done.
messing with you. The hair be done. I love the bob.
I do
Thank you.
too.
She's just not conducive for working out. So I worked out
No.
this morning and
Mm.
it's crazy. Like, matter of fact, I'm gonna give everybody a little hack. 'Cause I told this one girl on Instagram, and I mean, it's nothing new, but I think it really, really does work for the natural hair girlies. Like, you have to make sure your hair is so tight, like on the side. So because my hair is short, I wear two little buns. I wear them low now because I
Mm,
was wearing them on the top like Angelica Pickles, and I had to stop. So I wear them low, and you have to get one of those like sweat wicking headbands. And like
mm,
I have a really
Uh,
small head, so like you have to, it can't be baggy at all. Like if it has a
mm.
tiny bit of space, it can't work. So like the ones that tie up are the best. And
Is it like a silk scarf
it's I
situation?
think it's literally called wicking. So it's like not neoprene,
Mm.
but it's like a sweat material, like how workout.
Oh,
right.
okay.
It's
Like
literally a
workout clothes.
yeah, exactly. It's like a sweat headband specifically. Like you don't sleep in it, you don't do
Okay.
anything else in it. They sell on Amazon.
What's the brand?
They sell on Amazon. She said that she asked me the same thing. She whatever she
Got
ordered,
it. Got it.
yeah.
Got it.
I don't know, but and then you have to make sure your hair is
Look,
super
I'm
tight.
asking like I'm interested.
Right, because you
Right.
got right a damn teaspoon of hair asking
Literally
about
a
a sweat
teaspoon.
Child, I'm
wicking.
about to cut the rest off. I can't wait for it to get hot so I can go bald.
Wait, you did have hair. Why did you cut your
You
hair?
did.
Oh, I had like hair too at one point. It
Hmm.
Right.
was just so when you're like growing your hair out or in like whatever phase you want, whether you want cornrows, grow it out, do a little fro, whatever. There's a ugly period of that. And I was like in
Yeah.
that ugly phase, and I was just like, I just need 2 more months and it'll be cute. And I just couldn't do the 2 months. And I
No,
was
but
like,
I
it has to go.
that's how I feel like when you're growing out like dreads or natural or something, you
Right.
got your little ush bush. But what you was trying to rock some cornrows? Like what was you how
I
long
don't
was you
know
trying to
what
go?
and that was the funny part. It's like I have never grown my hair out before. That was actually the
Mm.
longest I've ever grown my hair out in life. Like
What?
never had
Even as a
cornrows,
little
none of that,
boy?
even as a little boy.
Wow.
So I
I
know.
feel
So
like
for
that's
me,
a
it was
rite of passage as a young Black man to have cornrows at some phase of your life, whether it's
I know
childhood,
I
Something.
teenagehood,
wanted
Yeah.
them.
or Drake,
I wanted them when I
adulthood.
was in middle school, and right, or I could be Drake now and get them later in life. But
Yes.
my mom said no.
I was gonna say I feel like that's like an older,
Yeah.
generational look at those
Hmm.
thugs. You can't, like Colin Kaepernick
Wow.
story and all that. I remember the white family wouldn't let him have braids. Yeah, it's given,
Yeah, she said
older
no.
black people love their professionalism. I'm doing air quotes when I say
Adjacent.
And she's
that.
a
Yeah.
Virgo. Like on top of that, she's a Virgo too.
Oh,
So
yeah. By
But
the
what that have to
book.
do
I
with the
hope
hair?
that's
Oh,
another.
okay. Okay. I'm like, what that
No,
have to do with
Virgos are
the
just they're like very like particular and like put together.
got it. Yes. So she said no, no cornrows on my
Not on my
watch.
Yeah, no.
son.
Mm-mm.
So
Not on
all
my
that to
African
say,
American
growing it
son.
that much was a lot for me. And I was like, I just don't like how it looks right now. So I just ended up cutting it.
Okay. Okay. Well, it was cute. I liked it.
It was cute, it may come back in September. You never know.
She was
I
cute.
love
I
it.
liked it. What else is
Spring,
going on
summer.
with y'all? What is going on?
Well,
Mm.
it's finally spring. The weather's
Right.
changing a little bit.
Yes. Spring has
I don't think
sprung.
Cali got no rain no more. Cali, it was I don't know what y'all global
Oh my
warming going through over.
God.
Seattle.
It
Yeah.
was definitely Seattle rebrand. We were not here for it. There was like a tornado too.
Oh
Maybe like
no.
6 miles outside of downtown LA. I cannot recall of the exact neighborhood, but yeah, there was a tornado touchdown at one point. It was raining for like
Is that
legit
like a
2 months.
first? Like, has that ever happened
I
before?
don't know, but I can't say that they made a big deal out of it.
Well,
It was
my
like if it was new, it's definitely
Right.
not in the news cycle anymore.
that I do remember when that tornado was happening because I feel like it was something and it was affecting something else because I was going somewhere. I don't know. It's been a
Yeah.
blur of a time.
It like
But
I think
my
it like
Uber,
started here and then went to
it went
and it was the
over or
one, yeah,
something.
like in Mississippi, I think.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was. That's what I'm saying. It was affecting something else. But my Uber driver in LA said that he has lived there for 30 years and he has never seen it like that before, ever. With all the
Mm.
rain,
Oh
as
wow.
cold as it was, in 30 years, he ain't never seen that before. Like that,
Wow.
that shit was crazy.
I mean, even Atlanta, I be tweeting all the time. Like, I feel like it rains every damn day.
It's giving
Like,
I
I don't.
say
tropical.
that.
Oh, I feel like it's a swamp in the backyard. Like,
Are
it's
you
been warm
serious?
today, right? And it's rained for the past 2 days. So you know that feeling of when you're on the island and it's like it just feels like wet in the air.
Yeah, yeah, it's
It
that.
feels like that, and I'm like, why does Atlanta feel wet?
Yeah, I never knew that it rained like that there.
Oh, it's like every day. Like it rained yesterday, the day before.
Oh
I
my
think it's gonna
God.
rain this weekend.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I've
I
just
think
gotten so
yeah, New
used
York
to
is
it now.
New York, this is definitely, I feel like the nicest day we've had, like literally today. Today was like 72, I think. It was
Oh,
very nice.
cute.
I got my car wash, as soon as the weather breaks, you like, oh, I gotta get
Yeah.
my car wash.
Listen, you got
It was
to.
cute. It was real cute
Yeah.
today.
Did you play A. Marie?
I did not. So, okay, I am probably the only person on earth that is kind of sick of that
Mm,
song. I don't even know
mm,
what mine would be, like Childish Gambino or something, but that is not
Well, what
mm.
song?
feels like summer.
Oh,
That
Yeah.
black people card from you real quick. I feel like black
yeah.
people adopted.
So
We got
many
rid of the
things I'm going
groundhog.
through. So
I
much
have
that I won't do.
I just have
It's
this thing.
starting to
It's
become so clear to
you're not even
me.
getting me to sing
You're
background
you're not gonna
vocals.
talk. Like you can't no, because you can't talk. I'm trying to sing over you.
I mean, great song. Love A. Marie. Love that album. I don't like huge singles. Like I hate Next. Too Close. Like I
Too
hate
close.
that
Okay,
song.
well that I
Yeah.
mean they've also played that out. I think that
Right. And even like what's the other one? I don't ever need to
it's a
swag
little
surf.
Yeah, I
well,
don't
they ain't
ever need to
Ever.
going
hear that
nowhere.
again.
They ain't going
Um
nowhere. They still
there's
on
one
that
more.
one.
Oh, and this one I'll probably get it removed. Like Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? I think he has also
Oh,
so many other
that
songs.
needs to expedite to the top of the list,
It can
please.
go. There's just so many songs like Justice for Keith Sweat,
I,
Justice for Cisco's
I
solo
feel like
career.
we didn't
Like
even hear
Yeah.
that song that much in the club, like right after it came out. Like I
which one?
don't
No.
the
They
Tevin
could can we
Campbell.
talk?
Oh, yeah.
Like it
I
had
don't
this
know
random
why.
resurgence. I don't know if
Yeah.
it was
It
when
was like the moment when you wanted to play 90s music, that was the song you went to.
That was it.
mm,
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm like, no, there's so much more.
There's so
so much more.
many. And that's the thing. I think I just want us to have like different songs that everyone loves as a collective a little better.
Yeah.
Or
That's
change
all.
them, right? Because there's just like a lot of newer music now.
Right. Like
Um,
my A. Marie summer song would actually be I Just Died. Okay. I just died. And that one could actually be my song.
Staring in
Okay.
the mirror's eyes.
Come on. I don't know what she's saying in the very beginning, but that's my shit. That is definitely my shit.
Mm.
What is it? Staring in
I
the
agree.
mirror? What? Now I'm gonna look up the lyrics. I'm gonna look up the lyrics when we're
Staring
done.
in the mirror's eyes.
Child,
I
yeah, I don't
assumed it
know.
was staring in the mirror's eyes.
I don't know. I don't
Well,
know. But
well,
again,
well.
justice for
Mm.
Usher. I saw him again over the weekend
Nice.
at Dreamville.
I'm gonna go see him as well this summer. I have to.
I
The
have to see it
residency or
again.
lovers and friends?
Yeah, the Vegas
Mm.
show.
The Lovers and Friends is in Vegas too. Okay, I thought you mean
Mm-hmm.
his show. Yeah.
His show. Yeah, his
Yeah.
show.
Okay.
I could
Yeah,
go back.
it's phenomenal. No, I've been trying. I've been plotting. No, actually trying to go back in 2 weeks. It's just it doesn't look likely, but I have to go back. Like, have to.
See these
Like,
face.
I have to go back.
Go back, sister.
It was
I
so
want
good.
to.
Like
No, I
even
don't think
just
he gets enough credit though for his live performance.
no,
Like
not at
he's
all.
like when people think of like somebody that is a peer of the Beyonce, and I don't like comparing people, he's her peer. And
Absolutely.
people
Absolutely.
don't, yeah, and like that conversation doesn't come up enough for me because it's like he is like at that caliber as well in terms of artistry and performance.
I
Yeah.
feel like the conversation that comes up for him is like discrediting the fact that he is her peer, unfortunately, by saying like other people have better catalogs than him and so
See,
forth.
now why are we going on the music? Like there can be a fall off from, you know, what the general
Mhm.
public views as good. But that doesn't negate how well of a performer and artist he
No,
is.
Yeah.
not at all. I mean, it was so like a festival stage, and especially I feel like festivals are even harder to really like hold and
Mhm.
capture a crowd. Like it's so effortless for him, and this wasn't even the Vegas. Like the Vegas one was so well thought out. And, he's skating, he's
Right.
interacting with the crowd. This one was the same thing. It was amazing, amazing.
I
Like he
love
had
that.
great crowd interaction. It was so
That's
good.
awesome.
Yeah. I saw him last summer. He did something in the water, and it was really
Oh,
good too.
nice.
Dude, did I miss that? I must have missed that. I don't remember
He
him there.
closed the first night, Friday.
That I don't remember where I was. I don't know what I was doing. I don't remember that. And I was
Yeah, he closed the
there.
first night.
Did y'all hear his new single? Glue or something like
He
that? Glue,
performed
glow.
it. It's good. So I thought it was GLU as an acronym, but it's definitely glue. Yes. Yeah, he did it.
Oh, okay.
I like it though. I actually like it.
It's okay. I feel like maybe I
It's
need
so
to hear it outside of my car. Like I listened to it a couple times and it was like random. I felt like there was no promotion for real. I haven't
I'll give
seen
you
I
it
didn't.
T on
anywhere.
that. Yeah, I was like, well, I think it was
Okay.
there was like T on it. It was like mistakes,
Okay.
but
Got it.
um
Yeah, I
I mean
just
Y'all
so
are
happened to
promoting it right now because I didn't even know about it.
it was
I
So,
was
literally in a Spotify playlist, like one of my
mm,
one of them, and I saw
so they
it.
right.
actually he had Lori Harvey at first. Like they first teased it on Valentine's Day. And then they had
Oh,
and then they had like Lori Harvey did one, like a video to it. Jada Waiter
Mhm.
actually did one too.
She did one too. Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
damn! They do not come up in my algorithm anymore.
Yeah, they both
Damn
did
you,
one.
Instagram.
Listen, they
Right.
got a lot of issues going on over there. A lot.
Everybody got
Okay.
issues.
Listen, everybody. And I'm tired of people letting us know their issues too. I don't need to know.
Hmm.
So
Everybody got
keep some things
Oversharing.
to yourselves, people. You know, there's some oversharing that happens a lot of times on on the socials, but I mean, that is a way of communication these days. So if that's how you want to
Yeah,
express yourself, that's cool.
I'm going into my secret era.
you're not
Like
saying
not
nothing.
saying anything.
Yeah.
Same. I'm here. I'm not even going into it. I was like, I've arrived. Like I'm
I haven't
here.
even told y'all, but I'm here.
Right, exactly. I didn't even tell you
Look,
because
that's
I'm
how
here.
big of a secret it is. She said real G's move in silence, like lasagna.
Like lasagna, right?
Mm.
That's a hard word to spell, okay.
Oh, I ain't even gonna attempt that one.
That one's hard.
LAG.
AGNA.
It's
There
that
we go.
GNA. I don't know. This is like we were talking earlier and we were in our chat. We missed this. So we were a tad late, but shout out to Alyssa. And she
Alyssa,
had
we miss you.
Shout
right, we
out
missed you,
to
Alyssa. And apparently, Whoopi Goldberg said a word. I'm just saying the word that she said because no one actually knew that this was a bad word. But Whoopi Goldberg had to apologize for saying the word gypped on The View. And it came about in relation to the stereotype
I'm
of
sorry.
gypsy
I
I don't
stand
mean
with
to laugh.
Whoopi.
conning people.
'Cause,
So
like, I'm sorry. The fact that somebody wrote out the word gypped, you're like reading this and like, how do you spell gypped? I've
right, because
never
I've
used it
heard
in
it, but
I've heard it, but never like typed it.
right,
Yeah.
never typed it.
I
It's not a
guess
word I use.
GYPED.
Yeah, not a word that you use a lot. But apparently
Sorry.
there is a whole document that is an elimination of harmful language. There's a elimination of harmful language initiative. And these are a list of words that instead of saying this, you should say this. Now, the first word I couldn't even say because at first, remember, I was trying to confuse it. Gee, as a matter of fact, I need you to say it for me, please.
Ableist.
There we go. So,
AKA ableist.
right. I'm like,
Albiest.
I thought it said albiest. And ableist language is language that is offensive to people who live with disabilities and or devalues people who live with disabilities. The unintentional use of terms furthers the belief that people who live with disabilities are abnormal. So some of the things on this list, I think they have just kind of made their way into just like your vernacular
gypsy
of not.
is a
Yeah.
I thought gypsy is a way of life, like a choice.
Oh yeah,
it's not in that
category.
it's
it's
not
It's
in that.
multiple categories.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So that would fall under culturally appropriate, which is like further down in the list.
Got it.
Yeah, there's
But
ableism, ageism, colonialism, culturally appropriated, gender-based. Yeah, there's imprecise language. What the hell is imprecise? Institutionalized racism.
Not institutionalized.
Okay, so yeah, let's go over a few. Person first, violent, additional considerate. First of all, it's a 13-page document. It's very, very long. But like I said, some of them are
we're gonna pull out some.
Yeah, because I'm even looking. I did not. No, I'm screaming at gangbusters. I was like, wait a minute now. Gangbusters is get brown. You can't say brown bag. Okay, wait. Let's start from the top. Wait a minute.
What's that under? Cultural appropriate?
Institutionalized racism.
Oh, let me scroll. Let me keep scrolling and shit.
You can't even say master list.
Oh, like the master, like massa.
Yeah, I guess because it's a list of record, canonical, all these fucking words. All right.
The brown bag. That's funny.
Brown.
That's our own shit against ourselves. Like what we
exactly.
That's our own form of colorism.
Yeah.
The way that they listed it out too, I'm gagging. Historically associated with the brown paper bag test that certain Black sororities and fraternities used to judge skin color.
But outside of Black, first of all, white person should never be using that word. Secondly, if I need a brown paper bag,
like tea.
What else am I supposed to say?
Wow. Y'all went there?
Damn.
So let's actually start from the top. So ableist, okay, they have dumb, which I say all the time. This is dumb, but according to them, you should say non-vocal, non-verbal, not dumb.
Oh, okay.
I'm still saying dumb because it's a lot. People do a lot of dumb shit. Exactly.
I literally don't know the word on here. Crazy, and they're saying you should say surprising or wild.
No, shit should be crazy, and I mean, I do say wild.
I say wild.
I say surprising, but I also say crazy. Or what was it?
But I'm supposed to reserve that for people who actually have mental instability, right? So, for example, none of us here have been diagnosed professionally with a mental disorder. However, just because I can't think of anybody else at the moment, Kanye West has been classified as bipolar. So calling him crazy is offensive to him, correct?
I think so.
Like our banter, if I'm saying, girl, you crazy, but you don't have you know.
I feel like that's look at me. I'm like you can't like the same way how bitch be used. If somebody else calls you a bitch in an argument, you ready to fight. But if in conversation we just talking and it's like, bitch, the tone of it means a lot.
The tone.
Yeah.
And how you're using it.
Yeah, it means a lot. Cause so Spaz is on this list. I feel like I can't say it. I only knew you couldn't say that because Beyonce said I know
Beyonce, and I think Lizzo too.
Yeah, yep. So those are a few on there. Okay, ageism is you shouldn't say gray beard, like, but some of these things are just that's what it is, or senile. Isn't that the child? We're gonna move on from them.
Isn't that the actual term?
Yeah, I'm moving on from that. I'm not gonna say gray beard. Now you're not supposed to say wait, culturally appropriative
Wait,
brave.
bury the hatchet is bad?
Oh, I
No,
guess
no,
so.
brave.
It says
Brave.
brave is bad.
And then it says consider the word. It says none, do not use. Like what?
Don't use it. Just don't use brave.
This is
Child.
crazy. The reason being the term perpetuates a stereotype of the noble, courageous savage, equating the indigenous male as being less than a man. Nigga, what? Brave? You're brave,
Wow.
like that courage. I don't that's crazy.
Yeah.
There's a whole Disney movie called Brave.
It really
Hey, not the movie canceled.
Like,
Mm.
right. You're not supposed to say chief.
Okay, that I understand. My elementary school, we was the Hawthorne Indians. I wonder if we still the Hawthorne Indians.
They might have. I
They
mean,
probably changed that
they
by
probably
now.
yeah,
I
that's
don't know. This
pretty
is Elkhart, Indiana, guys. They
Fair,
still have
fair.
KKK rallies.
I
I
mean
was
they
just
changed
saying
the
that
football teams.
This
they
is
do.
true.
Do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time I go home, I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, see if they do. Wait, no, this is you can't say on the warpath when I definitely say that. If I'm on the warpath, it said mad on it like no, like she on the warpath. Wait, powwow. You're not supposed to say powwow. That's like a white people
Okay,
term. A lot of
that I
these
get.
are. I didn't get that. That sounds like a white person's term to
Yeah,
me.
for
Like,
indigenous people.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the
never
little
thought
Indian
that.
references or indigenous Native American references,
Right.
excuse me.
Right. Yes.
This is one that this is workplace culture. Back to what we just said. Too many chiefs, not enough.
Like I don't mean to laugh, but it's like that is some work ass banter,
That
and I would
is.
It
never
really
use it.
is.
First of all, but that is some work banter.
Everything goes back to white people. Okay.
Yeah, like I
Powwow.
wouldn't say that.
Whenever you ever heard a black person be like, let's have a little powwow. Because there's too many chiefs, not enough Indians. Like,
Right.
wow, there's so many. You're not supposed to say ballsy. Now going to gender based.
Oh.
Gentlemen. Now, guys, I do not have another one for. We've talked about this before. I
We
don't.
talked about it. Yeah, guys is a hard one because it's so readily used now. Like that's
Yeah.
like a YouTube language at this point.
I'm sorry, y'all. My child is taking a shit in the bathroom, like 2 rooms down, and I smell it. How crazy is that?
Oh my gosh. What did she
Oh,
I'm sorry, no,
what?
that's TMI, but I'm like,
but
what?
she not gone all day, my
Right.
girl.
Look,
No,
what was for
she didn't poop
lunch?
all day.
Oh my
Child.
gosh.
Yes, my God. Like
Lord.
my eyes are burning.
I don't know what the appropriate gender appropriate
Right. I'm like, what's the best way to say?
I know she's the man in the middle. I don't know, between the bathroom or something. You're not supposed to say man in the middle, child.
Wow.
Manpower.
Oh,
This is
landlord. You
crazy.
can't say landlord anymore.
Ch-
They are the property owner.
Bitch,
Same
please.
thing.
I low-key want to be derogatory with them, no shade.
They are that is
Landlord.
okay. This one I agree with. Half breed. Yeah, you can't say that.
You cannot say that. You
Wow. They
cannot
taking
say
it
that.
half breed. Yeah, that is terrible. I
Or
feel like I see that on Twitter once a day though, unfortunately.
oh, you're not supposed to say
Oh
Karen
gosh.
Oriental. Yeah, these are funny. Peanut gallery.
Wait, why
can't
you
say
can't say
American.
peanut gallery?
The term refers to the cheapest and worst section of the theaters where many black people sat during
Oh,
the something era. So all of this is basically goes back to white
racism,
people
of
and
course.
racism. This is what this is telling
Oh
me.
my
I
lord.
did not know that.
That
Okay, I will never
1619
say cheap.
project forever being true.
I still have not seen that. I got to see that.
I watched, I think, a couple of the things. It was just a lot.
I think I just didn't feel like
I just be tired of being
heaviness.
mad, you know?
Yeah, that's why I
Yeah, I
haven't
mean,
started.
like,
Yeah. I feel that.
You're not supposed to say tar baby. Duh. Like
Duh. Like and we
duh.
both said duh just now, all three of us.
yeah,
And why isn't
like
that order? I'm sure there's another, like you can't say that.
Yeah, I'm
like
sure duh is
what?
bad.
I'm
Duh
sure
gotta
duh
be
is bad.
bad.
Blackballed
Somebody,
because wow.
what does black? What you supposed to say? Oh, banned or denied for blackballs.
This is crazy.
Um,
To call a spade a spade.
what's wrong? Well, what they want you to say?
Its origins in Greek literature, the subsequent negative connotations with the word spade means the phrase should be used with caution or not at all. I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know. You're not supposed to say uppity. Child. Okay. That
Well,
I'm already a problematic, like, old black man at times. You know, I mean, I try to do my best, but a lot of those words, I feel like I don't know, not enough indie, not the one that one, and I think it was a blackballed. Now I'm gonna stop saying cheap seats though. I got to get rid of that one.
somebody back to work culture says hold down the fort. They have cover the roll.
Mm.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh,
Hold down the
that's
fort.
bad. You can't say hold down the fort. No.
I can't wait to
You
throw
can't
that
say
at
that,
somebody. I feel like they say that at my job all the time. I can't
All
wait
the
to
right?
throw
time.
this shit at their ass. I'm offended.
Uh-uh.
I just be looking.
Where do I send the email right now?
That's a mess.
I'm gonna
Instead of
follow it up with a my already existing complaint on email. Just respond to the
right
email chain. And
reply
another
all.
thing.
I mean, can you say that according to this list of words? I don't even know of the things that you can and cannot say.
Which part?
Anything. Work culture. Anything.
Anything. Very, very true. Very true. Now I'm watching everything I say. I'm like, damn.
I'm not doing that. It's too much to think about on a day to day. Sorry. I have the offensive words. Like I feel like those I don't say.
Wow.
But yeah,
Right,
the rest of
right.
that.
Like the ones that rile the girls up, you should know.
Yeah, like I felt, you know, again, what we said tone, I felt over this weekend, I felt like this white man called me a hard ER. He did not. But, you know, again, there's a lot of tone and things that
But
you
did
don't
he
even have to say
use,
these words.
he said nigga in general?
No, but it felt like he wanted to say that.
What?
So
Yikes.
I am in line, you know, at a free bar, and the line is extremely long, but I do believe you can kind of pay for everything. So I go to the front, I like cash in my hand, and I was trying to give it to the
Now she
bartender.
got it folded up, just peeked out a little bit so they could see I got
Mhm.
money.
Yes.
And did. And I literally said to him, I said, go ahead. Like, because I could tell he was about to be on one. He was older too. And when I say older, I mean like he's probably late 40s, early 50s. And I was like, go ahead, you can go. And he's like, what are you doing? We all have money. You need to get the back of the line, but he's mad loud. I was like, okay, keep it cute. Shut the fuck up. Like, shut it
Wow.
up. So he does it again. And I was like, and I'm still trying to be low. And I was like, I said, order your drink. So that's when he did it again. So I was like, you know what? This is all y'all motherfucking problem. Like, this is the problem. You just can't mind your business. Order your motherfucking drink and mind your business. Like, it has nothing. And mind you, I'm literally telling you to go. The person behind him, I also like kind of knew. So it wasn't even that deep.
Right.
Like, get your drink and mind your business. They got a whole lot more hell of work than we do. That I need to be worried about calling shit dumb, because that was some dumb shit. Actually, I don't have another word for it besides crazy. No, I can't say that.
Well.
So I just felt like he called me. I felt like he called me a hard ER or wanted to.
He wanted
And
to
he was
in
like
his
real
mind.
aggressive with it and like turned his
These
back to me.
niggers going up to the line and trying to pay money like you don't have money.
Yes, and then he was like said where he worked, and I was like, I don't care.
What?
Wow.
Like, you
Did he
doing a
work
lot.
for them? Like the festival?
No. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like, sir, back, please. You're doing a lot for nothing.
Wow.
You know, people just need to mind their business more.
That's what I said. I was like, this is your problem.
Yeah. I think that would solve a lot of issues that people have if they weren't so concerned about what someone else was doing.
I hate to say, I think specifically white people, they don't have a lot of, because everything is supposed to go their way, that they always want to be involved in somebody else. Like they cannot fathom something, any minor injustice to other white people only, Avi.
Yeah.
Avi is right.
Like I just don't, I don't understand it. Like, oh yeah, because Karen was on that list. Like that, there's a whole movement spawned of women, white women, I feel like, not minding their
Right.
business.
Based off of a
Wait,
name because they
Karen was
weren't
on
my
that list to not
Yes, it
call
was.
them. Bitch,
Mhm.
please. I wish a motherfucker would.
And it was.
Imagine if your name was Karen.
I know. I would
So
hate
sad.
that. I would hate that.
Like, where's Karen? Raised hand very slowly.
Yeah, you gotta change your name to like Care. I mean that bitch like you be at Starbucks. Care. Care.
I'd be like, call me
Right.
KK.
Yeah,
Come on,
something.
KK.
But you can't
Because
call
that
yeah,
ain't it.
that ain't it. Yeah, it's just it's crazy. Like mind
Yeah.
yours.
Speaking
That
of mind your
part.
business, the reverse of that, there was this video that went viral this week where this guy was like stealing something. I don't know if it was like a Target or what, or like a Home Depot, but he had like this big ass box in his shopping cart in the parking lot. He thought everybody was like telling him to like leave it, and like they were like trying to get him in trouble, but they were
Mhm.
encouraging him to steal. And I was like, this is when minding your business goes right, or like not mine that goes right, basically.
Wait,
And they were
what?
literally like, no, go back and get it. Like they were like making all this noise. So he thought that they were trying to tell on him that he was stealing.
Wow.
I
And in
can't.
turn, they were actually encouraging him to put the box in his car and hurry up and leave.
They said reparations.
Right. So I
Love
was like,
it.
oh, I love that. I love
Look, I
that.
love it. I love it. Right. You know, and always
I
gotta get a
support it.
little 5 finger, you know.
They got that
So he
insurance
like ran
anyway.
back.
And no, I would have kept on going. Not getting that from me. Well,
Mhm.
well, things that you don't steal, we'll switch gears a little bit. What are things that you absolutely need or are stealing? What are 5 things
I was about to
that you
say,
cannot
I
live with?
actually might steal one of these things on my list.
What is on your list?
So what's this? 5 things like beauty products that we can't live without, or
Mm-hmm.
just
I gotta
think?
give you a whole 5.
Yeah, we can go like, a little, but
3.
we can go a little one by one. We can do 3. The first one I have is Altoids. Since we talking about stealing, that's an easy one to put in your pocket at Target. I'm sorry, but I just cannot live without them. Like I got some at the desk right now. Is some in the car. Is some wherever there is space for some fresh breath. I'm gonna have it.
The
Okay.
breath maker.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, that's really the worst though. I hate when talking to people and it's hot breath. That would
Yeah,
be on
no.
mine. Yeah.
I don't like, and then like, alcohol breath. I hate alcohol breath too. So doing it while we're drinking. I don't weed breath, but
Yeah.
when we break the flour down, it's cool. You do your thing. Pop one in real quick.
Right,
Mhm.
right. Yeah, I'm a gum girl myself, but just as long as it's
Mm,
something.
That'll make my teeth
agree.
hurt.
Gum does?
I can't really chew it anymore.
Oh no. Oh no, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
Ain't it?
That is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like the excessive chewing of it. Like after 20 minutes, it's like, ugh, it
And
hurts.
I'm giving cow like I'm literally doing that shit like a cow in a pasture. Okay. I always have gum, like always. But Didi, what else is on your list?
What else I got? I have face toner. So it's this Korean skincare brand called Heru, and so it's a black rice toner, and it is amazing. I think once I realized you put a toner into like a little cotton circle, put that on your skin after you wash, it's basically like a second wash. And I'll be looking at it like, wow, before I was using a toner, my face wasn't clean. Was just doing
Yeah.
it the first wash. So toner has definitely changed my life. And I think because I do use a toner twice a day, that I haven't really had breakouts in a while. If it
Excuse
was really
us, twice a day.
Right.
twice a day.
I do use mine twice a day too.
Yeah.
Actually, if I'm
And
going
then
to
for
the gym,
women,
I don't use mine.
for women, it's good too because it's a good makeup remover toner.
I don't, I've used like since I was probably in high school, well, Sea Breeze, because then remember when they came out, like I've always
Oh,
used one.
sea
Yeah, I'm taking it
breeze.
back. Sea Breeze, but it had all that alcohol in
Astringent.
it. Astringent, exactly. And then I remember as I got older, they were like, "Oh, you can't put alcohol." And like my favorite though is that one. I did use that one, the one that I'm using that right now that you just said. But then that rose is that fresh one. Me and she used that one, the fresh one with the rose petals in it. She's refreshing. I had a Mario Biscotti or whatever one. That's in my
Literally
trash
Oh
number
yeah,
one
bag.
on
the
my list.
avocado. What's
Oh, that.
that?
The fresh rose water toner is literally
Oh,
number
see,
one on my
look at that.
list. Yes. I love it.
Girls,
Gotta
the
keep
girls
that.
that know.
Yeah, the girls that get it, get it. I mean, and
Thank
meanwhile, I'm
you.
like, well, who don't use toner? But I guess everyone does it.
Everyone does it.
Right.
I feel like I
Wow.
didn't always use it. There was like in the last maybe 2-3 years that I've used the toner.
Same, 3 years for me.
Oh, okay. I had skin issues, so I've literally done and tried everything. Toner was actually in the proactive kit, so I've used it forever. But again, I had bad skin, so I figured that out.
Got it.
What's number 3?
Number 3 is a Burt's Bees lip balm.
Yes.
To be exact, the exact flavor is the ultra conditioning with like the silver top. The
She's
exact one that I
specific.
Look,
Okay.
like, let
very
me pull
specific.
mine out.
Okay,
Let's
listen.
use that. Okay, maybe I need to get with familiar.
Yeah, if you, and this one is really good for spring, summer. Okay, she
Okay.
got hers. Which shortbread cookie?
Yeah.
Okay.
I literally
Look, I
have
know
one in
all the
like every
flavors.
purse.
Love
Same.
it.
I am like with the Altoids, I'm like that with lip balm. So yeah, I don't play about lip balm. And then it's funny, I used to always say chapstick, and so recently
That's what I
changing the verb
say. I still
to
say
lip
chapstick.
balm.
Why?
Why did I
Huh?
change?
Yeah.
Because that's the
I don't even
brand
know. I forget.
name. That's the
Because that's the
name of the
brand name, right?
brand.
Okay. Yeah, I use Blistex, so I call it Blistex or
Because it is
Carmex, but yeah,
Blistex.
exactly. I do
Right.
say it by the brand name, but I typically only use Blistex. Okay, the girls are particular.
Particular.
I know. What's on y'all list?
So mine is I'm like, what was on my list? Shit. Water, because I feel like water affects your insides, specifically essential or smart water. Like
Okay,
I
particular.
can see, like I get, you get headaches, my lips are dry, then you get that little white shit around your mouth. Like that's not cute. Blistex, nothing will actually help that.
Nothing will get rid of
Nothing.
that. That's water.
And
That's coming
I
from
need
the
to
inside
drink.
out.
Exactly. And I need to drink more of it to be completely honest, but I don't, but I should. Um
How do you monitor how much water you're drinking?
I mean, I have a gallon thing. I just never fill it up. So I don't. I bought one for this reason and never use it.
But maybe this is the reminder to use it.
I know. I mean, I use I did better when I was at work, when I would like go into an office, and
That's fair.
I
Yeah.
would finish 3 of those easily in an office, but I don't drink as much water in the house.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I have the same idea of like the like cooler thing.
Mhm.
They keep the water cold and it's like metal. And so I try to fill it up at least 4 times a day. Like I count, like if it hasn't been filled 4 times at least, like please go drink some water.
Oh wow. See, I tried. I -3 for that, but
Yeah, I
I'd be
try.
pissing on. But the issue is when it gets to be too late, I just pee too much, so it gets on my nerves.
Well, yeah, you and that little black child.
I know. And then I love me some perfume. I feel like my signature scent is Le Labo, like Santal. Been wearing that forever. And then I love roses. But I like to smell good.
That's important. And then having a signature is important too, because
Yeah, that just
you
is
know,
like you.
Right.
Yeah, all my clothes, like my second room smells just like it, where all the clothes are. But I was like, damn, did I wash my clothes? Why am I there? But it's like the jackets in there smell like
Right.
they smell
Right.
like it. But no, that's my little three. G, what are yours?
I actually put together 5.
But we can
Oh
still go
yeah, we
some
can
more. I
go
got a
back.
couple more.
Me
Sorry,
too.
but actually no. Now it's 4 because we share one. I'm sorry, my bad.
The
We
toner.
share one. The fresh rose water toner.
I know that's right.
Then I gotta have the Fenty Balm, the Fenty Glow lip gloss,
Is there a
Oh
color
yeah.
to
the
it?
cream one. Let me see. Yeah, it's
So,
cream. Which one is this one?
Oh
oh,
yeah, I
so it
have
goes
that
on
one.
pink.
Yeah. Oh, the Gloss Bomb Cream. Fenty Glow. Maybe that's the name of it. I don't know. Anyway, I need
Cute.
that.
So you put on the Burt's Bees and then that on top.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And then the Dr. What is it? The Dr. Bronner's soap.
That's
Mhm.
The
oh yeah, the
lavender
peppermint.
kind. Yeah.
Okay.
I like lavender and peppermint.
I do too.
Got it.
Oh, I like those too.
Yeah, that's a good one. The peppermint is intense though.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta give you a
having
little
having
on your
balls
booty hole.
underneath tingling like
I like that though. That's
I
my
love
because even the one from Trader Joe's is really good. The eucalyptus one. It's not as if you don't like that one, that one's not as strong, but it's really good. It's but I like that feeling, that little
yeah.
breeze. This is the
Oh
same bitch
yes.
that bathes in alcohol. I mean in Dettol. So yeah, I like a
So
little
you like to
I
feel
like a
that
little
it's
Zip.
working.
A little zip.
exactly. I like to feel that it's work. You know what I didn't have on here that I can't believe I don't? Lotion. Like
Oh,
Oh, I
that's
have
my
it on
next
mine.
one.
I got it
Mhm.
on mine.
Yep. It's
What
this.
you got?
okay, yeah.
So this kind, it's like an African shea butter, but it's like a mango kind. And I've never seen it anywhere else outside of LA. So I buy it local at Simply Wholesome. And they have like an oil. So I do like the actual like shea butter and then the oil. And that's God, like thank God, Jessie, when we moved here, the water's so hard. She used to have these crazy like eczema breakouts where she would scratch herself so bad. Like she would literally be like having scars, just really like just digging in her skin. And we found out that this was like the only thing that works for her. So it's all we use. Like Eucerin
I love
was
that.
not even enough.
Yeah,
So
that's mine is this woman in Baltimore makes it. It's whipped shea butter. And that's
mm,
I don't have to use in the summer, but in the winter, it is the only thing I
yeah.
can use in the winter. And she makes like different flavors. Like I mean, I have to go home for one day, and I was like, I have to figure out how to pick up some from her because I'm almost out. It's so good though.
Yes.
Only
Hey,
shea
that
butter
should
though,
be important.
right? What else is
Mine
on
was a
your
hand
list?
cream.
Oh,
I had the Byredo Ball d'Afrique hand cream.
Oh,
you're
Can't live
cute.
without it.
fancy.
She fancy.
It's
That
so
shit
good.
work.
Right, exactly. Or
It's
do it just
thick.
smell good?
No, it's thick. Yeah, no, it comes out
It's
very
thick.
thick.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
actually do have that one. I don't even know where it is though. And I don't
Nah,
know.
it worked. It worked. No, it
Look.
worked. Listen, I think it's about $30-$40. It better work.
I was
Yeah,
just
right. I know. I think
curious.
somebody gave me one.
But
Let me
no,
look.
hand cream. I ain't putting it on my body now,
Oh
child. Now
yeah,
body's a
yeah.
little different.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm. My
Yeah.
last one, a little Becky,
Not
Okay.
backy backy.
A little backwoods.
You gotta see it. We can't see it
You can't see it.
because the little blur
Oh yeah, my
thing.
little
All right.
blur.
The little
Yeah,
blur. Yeah.
because my office is a
You got
mess.
a
I did
particular
a lot of
flavor?
laundry. Well, I'm still rocking with the vanilla that they just released because I actually think it's really nice. It has some nice little earth undertones,
A little sweetness.
a little sweetness. Like it's really yummy. Goes
I
in
needed
smooth,
that.
goes
Yeah.
down smooth. Yeah. So that's my last one.
Love it. Perfect
And I
for
always say,
festivals. Perfect for
right,
like
the
when you out and
collectively.
about.
Yeah.
Especially it's the as the festival season is approaching, and you can bring them into places too. So
Yeah.
everybody make sure they got their backwoods, so you
Yeah.
don't have to deal with aggravating white men like me.
Mm,
Take a little stress
right.
reliever.
Come on.
Take a little stress reliever.
Okay.
You
It
just hit
is
it
a
real
stress relief.
quick. Get offer it to him. Let him have it because we don't trust them, so that we can't ask for it back. Just let him have
Not
it.
offer, not go from
Right.
arguing to sharing. I love it.
Look,
Oh yeah, no. Give him a little roach.
a
It's
friend in
cool.
weed is a friend indeed.
I cannot.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Mhm.
Child. And then they got the resealable packs too. So you
Right? It
can
stays fresh. Yeah. I mean, I didn't
stick
open this,
that
so
right
I'm gonna
on
go
up.
ahead and roll something while I'm sitting
Right.
here with y'all. But yes.
Do what you do earlier in the day, bring it to the festival, light it up when your favorite performer go on. Shoot, light it up when Usher come on and you just singing.
Right. Okay. And but you actually was kind of hitting it a little bit.
He
Your
was kind of
sound
hitting
went
it up.
out. Your sound went out a little bit. I think that helped you. So it wasn't as
Lady.
there. I think it helped because that's a high note though. Like that
It
is an
is. It
extremely
is.
high note.
He be singing
It's
in
like,
his
and
head voice.
I mean, the mic was on also. The mic is always on.
The mic is always on. That's that peer group that Matthew knows. What's Usher mama
yeah,
name again? Janetta or something like that. That
something like it.
they went to the school of Joe Jackson. That was the first graduates. Okay. They did what was supposed they did what they were supposed to do.
I feel like this
Sonya
episode is called
Norwood.
like Usher we stand you or some shit because we
Yes.
keep going back to him like
We
I
do.
mean, because it's like
icon.
an artist.
And he looked the same.
No, I
And
think he looks
the same.
better.
I mean, absolutely. But I
It's
mean,
My thing is the hairline. The hairline has not moved. It ain't
spotlight.
It's not reaching for the stars.
Nope. Nope.
ooh, see, you sounded good too.
Did I?
Yes.
I was actually, oh my God, no, we keep talking about Usher. I was actually having a discussion about, I've always loved that song, but I never thought of it as I guess like deep love song, Superstar. And then the conversation was like, oh, it's one of the like top 5 or something. And I was like, no one is listing Usher Superstar. And I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. I had to go look at the lyrics. Yeah, but I was like, or like top 10. I was like, I don't know. It's a great song, but I never had it as like a top love song or something like that. Or maybe it's just we're not giving Usher enough credit, or maybe I'm not.
We're not giving, because it's the concept song at the same time where you're equating like this person that you love to a fan that you want to perform for because they get number 1.
I'll be your groovy baby.
Come on now.
Ooh.
Come on now. Who wrote that?
Right. Who did write
that? Who wrote the damn lyrics?
Like a Sean Garrett, Brian Michael Cox.
Right. I mean, they was all on the
or
thing.
Jonte Austin. Let's see.
All of
maybe
them
Jermaine Dupri.
Shit.
Oops.
Why should be one of those names?
It has to be though, I feel like.
It ain't none of those names.
Oh.
That we just Wow.
I mean, but there's
Usher's
so
a
many
writer on here as
songwriters,
well.
like so many people instrumental with that great body of work.
Oh yes. You want to talk about an album, Confessions? I mean, it went diamond. Like R&B albums going diamond. What?
Yeah.
We have to do a whole little.
Wow. Who are these people?
We got to do a little breakout of like the best R&B albums. One of these episodes.
Yeah. Oh, did y'all know Faith did background vocals
on
Evans?
Superstar?
Yeah, looks like it.
Go off.
Right. I just went a little Spotify thing. I didn't see that. Right. I'm like, I didn't see that. I'm on Genius. Listen that.
Genius. I'm looking at.
Oh yeah, they give it definitely way more of a extensive list for sure.
Yep. Wow.
I don't know. They need to bring it back because that's when I feel like relationships was lasting. Because now you got all this stupid shit and these stupid ass the other day was watching TV and I was like, every show is like a dating show or relationship based or something, and no one's staying together anymore. Like, I mean, I love me some Love is Blind, but I just don't know how much that concept actually really works at all. Love is Blind
Yeah,
on
they only had
Netflix.
one success in the
Hmm.
previous 2 seasons.
One, I think, yeah, this is the third or fourth season.
It's the third, or maybe fourth. It may be the fourth.
I can't remember, but yeah, there's literally probably one successful relationship. Would y'all ever, do you think you could see yourself like falling in love? I'm doing air quotes again, falling in love with someone that you've never seen before?
Hell no.
No.
But I'd
Why
do the
not?
show. I feel like I'd be great on TV, so I'd participate.
That
Yeah,
show,
I think
Like, I feel like if my current relationship didn't work out, I probably need to do something extreme. You know, I'm not going to get on the app. Like,
not you go from the not good on an app to go getting on Love is
to going on
Blind,
TV.
yes.
to going on
Yep.
TV and meeting someone
I'm
sight
leveraging my
unseen.
singledom
I'm
for to deepen my
screaming.
success. Yes.
I am screaming.
And so people come on the show with that in mind, I feel like. And while you're open to the idea, some people are like, I just want to be famous. And some people be on there really looking for love.
I was just about
Mm.
to say, so I feel like if you are, it kind of, in theory, the concept can be really good because everybody knows that they're there for like a long lasting relationship and marriage.
Right.
So everybody's working towards that goal or should be. But then, yeah, you got people that are not. I think they say Kwame done been on, I forgot some other show that he done been on.
Oh.
I don't even like that nigga, no way. Like, I should not be. I'm so invested in this season. There's one couple, it's a Black couple named Brett and Tiffany. If they don't work, I do not believe in true love anymore. Like I
Girl,
don't believe in
what?
it.
No, fair. Like
Do you
their
watch it?
story,
Oh, you do watch
I
it.
watched it, and they're
Okay.
like, they were magnetic towards each other, even in the pods. So, I mean, granted, Tiffany fell asleep on him, but that was a whole other thing.
And
My
I knew
sister
I
was
knew my sister was strong. I knew
fucked
she had
up
a,
off
just
the
a
Casamigos.
she she was 30. I think she's like 35 plus. You know, you fall asleep a little easier
Yeah, she had a whole bottle of Casamigos Reposado up in there.
up in there,
Wow.
right? So
And
my sister was tired.
I think them seeing each other was actually a bonus
Right. It
because
was.
as Black people, we can kind of tell, that you're Black based off of like shared experiences, how you sound, blah, 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 all
Yeah.
of that. And so you can
We
connect
not
on that. And
we
it's
not a
like,
monolith, but some shit be monolithic.
Yeah, you know.
right.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
the
there's
same
like a
reason
way of
why.
talking.
But the same
Yeah.
reason why Kwame, who probably eyes closed, you would not know, wanted to change his name to Alex,
To
so he
Alex.
wouldn't be boxed in to people knowing like or making
He
presumptions about
he
him.
never said knowing Black, but he alludes to
He alluded
him
to
being
that. Yeah,
Black. Right.
Wow.
exactly. Like, why would you change that black ass name,
But
Kwame?
you stupid though, because a lot of girls who aren't Black like Black people, Black men. So honestly, I don't feel like Alex would have made you better. I feel like Kwame still would have made you
He
fine.
likes white
But I
women. He
also
like,
don't know the show.
yeah,
No, but
he
that's what I'm saying, because
Right.
white women like to date Black men. So why
uh-huh.
wouldn't I don't understand why him change, but
Right.
whatever. I don't
But
watch the
what
show.
that would do
Yeah.
for him. No, I get you. I
Yeah.
get you. He even talks
He's
about like he couldn't take his prom date. Like he couldn't pick up his prom date from her house or something like that. So it's
Because she
like,
was white.
oh, he never says
he
that,
didn't
but you
say that,
can
but again,
assume.
he didn't say that, I guess. But again, that has
Man's
everything to
glutton
do
for a
with your
punishment. Is he a
yeah.
masochist?
But that's nothing to do with your name, sir. Like, one, you're
Right.
corny as hell, and two, you're Black. You can't change that. Like, I don't know.
Right.
I'm trying to think, could I be on it? So a lot of the people on the show don't even get airplay, which I think is funny. Like, you'll just see somebody in the background that, if you're not engaging or kind of connecting with someone, they don't even show you. Like, there's so many people
Right.
just kind of in the back.
Wow.
So that's why I'm
Just hanging
afraid. I'm
out in the
like
house.
literally hanging out in the house. And I'm like, damn, would I even get airtime though?
Bitch,
And then
Then
I
yes.
you
know
could be
me.
one of the messy
Like,
girls. You
yeah,
could be
then
one
you
of the messy girls.
and I'm not doing that. I'm not going there to be mad. I'm not going there to be Irina and Micah. Not doing that. And then I don't know. I think seeing someone and then you're just like, oh, we have this great connection, sight unseen. And then if they're not, I guess their looks aren't up to par, you like, oh my gosh,
I mean, would that
shit.
happen this season?
With who? Oh, Irena and old boy. I can't even think of his
Yeah,
name.
I
Yeah,
can't think of his
true.
name, but
I know.
What
she
didn't
wasn't.
she like? Or the other way around?
I don't.
I think it was both of them for real.
Yeah, I felt like they kept saying he was crazy, but I did feel like he was trying a little bit.
Yeah, and he kind of looks like the twins from Property Brothers.
Yes.
So so if you know HGTV and Property Brothers, that TV show, he looks like a triplet of them, and then
Wow.
he just talks like a cartoon character. So that was like her thing that she kept saying, you look like you're like a cartoon character or something.
She's not right though. Something's wrong with her because then she did like this other guy who to me looked exactly like the person she did not like. He was white and had dark hair. Like they to me kind of looked similar. I'm not trying to, but they had similar characteristics, like looks wise at least. And she liked him. So she just didn't like him. And I don't even know why. I think she just wanted to be on the show and like to have a piece of the show.
Wow.
That was it. I don't think she has ill intentions. I don't know if I can say that, but this list of words now, child, that we can't say.
Right.
I don't know.
The word police.
Yeah, but I don't know. Look, maybe right. Maybe look. What is that? If it's Love Is Blind 5, yeah. I might sign up for that shit too. But then that's like, what is that? Queen's Court with Nivea and Evelyn and Tamar.
I haven't watched
Like,
that. I just keep seeing the highlights on social.
yeah, I'm on the third. It's taking me forever to get through it, but I'm on maybe I think I'm on the second episode and I'm ready to love. Like, it's just so many. And it's like, do any of these relationships even last?
Well, Ready to Love, you had Cliff and Joy. And then
Yes, true.
Another couple who initially they knew who they liked automatically. I think that's a big thing too. I think the people who date around, like the person,
it doesn't really,
it doesn't help. Yeah, it doesn't help.
It doesn't work. That is true. That is.
I think if you latch in early on somebody, you can go far.
Yeah, that's true.
Now I got you in my space.
Nah, I was like, what is that?
That even makes me think of like Married at First Sight. That's another one of like, could you marry somebody?
Nah, hell
ever
nah.
seeing them? Like,
Hell the fuck
now,
nah.
one
Yeah,
is
absolutely
extreme
not.
because you're married to this person, and the first time you see them is them walking down the aisle.
See, honestly, if it was on Bravo, if Married at First Sight was on the Bravo network, it's on Lifetime, right?
It's on Lifetime.
Yeah, see, no, Lifetime is not my caliber of demographic. No offense. Not of what I would want.
I get that. No, I get that. I get that.
Bravo TV, they understand the assignment. So that if that show was like casted, curated, and operated on the Bravo television network, sure.
Or even I can see Carlos King doing it. Look, a Carlos King Will Packer situation.
Yes.
I wouldn't be mad at it. That is
I could
TV
do that
right
too.
there.
Yeah.
I would not. Yeah.
But they can't bring no Negro with no hair like that one dude on Ready to Love. That is not
Shane,
yes. I can't get past how bad his hair looks and nobody cares. Like nobody cares.
I know. I know. I don't get it.
No one's mentioned it.
Nope. And that's the even crazier part.
No one's mentioned it. But I make a comment of it every episode, but none of y'all mention it. Okay.
I don't know.
Anyway.
That's cool. With the little twist in the front.
Child. I feel like every episode it gets worse.
It's a party in the back.
So a lot of men on Ready to Love, and I'm sorry to my men on Ready to Love, they love like a Mohawk situation. Are Mohawks coming back?
No, they need to be just deceased. Like they need to just be gone. We're not.
There's a lot of mohawk action
I
happening
think that's
on
just
there. And
like people holding on to it. I don't know why
I need
though.
my brothers to stop. Cut your hair, please.
I
But
don't
I
mind
found
long
out
hair.
also, I don't mind long hair, but I found out telling a black man that they need to cut their hair is anti-black. I've learned this recently.
Mm.
I mean, I can kind of see that. It goes into what we said in the
Yeah.
beginning, though. Yeah, I can see
Right,
that.
right.
I could see that too.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, okay, fair. I'll never use that. I'll never tell somebody they need to cut their hair. But
You did this?
what? I told somebody they needed to cut their hair?
Yeah.
Yes, and I was told that I was anti-black.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh, okay, fair, cool.
A smidge.
They said you was
Yeah, I was like,
anti-black.
that's cool.
But I mean, what was it?
It's
What was it?
Wow.
What was the
it
style?
was just like, like a fro, like a messy fro with, little sponge that was used, but it just didn't work for this person. And it's like, I just want him to cut his hair because I felt like he'd be cuter with like a regular cut.
Maybe I don't even know if that's anti-black as
I
much
don't
as it
think
is
it
a little
is.
rude.
Yeah, I think it's more rude than it is.
Yeah, I was like, I think it's less that
Yeah.
than you now minding your business. For that.
Well, I just wanted to clean him up a little bit. That's it.
Oh, that's the inner barber in you.
That is okay. That is probably what that is. For those who don't know, I do cut my own hair. So
see side eye and your man's
See-
hair.
see,
You cut your
it's
man's hair
like-
too.
right, and I cut his hair too. He's the worst client, I tell you.
Right, I
He
was
be
like,
real
it's even
particular.
unlicensed, but you do a great job.
Right.
It's
Right.
umpteen hours that you got to put in. Listen, you should go get you a little certification. Pick up a little trade and cut hair on the Saturday. Cut hair on the weekends.
He's gonna be DJing and cutting hair.
I'm gonna be DJing.
It's real
and then
Atlanta,
cut it.
and you got a podcast.
So
Fitting
Atlanta,
right in.
girl, is Atlanta like?
Wow. I had a music. I just got new speakers today too. Oh my gosh.
You could open up a full-blown shop, like
A whole shop.
Yes.
A whole shop.
It would be fire. No, it really would be
yeah.
fire because what is the vibe? I mean, shit, you cut your own hair and has been doing it for a while. But
right. I
I'm
ain't been to a
curious
barbershop in like
understand.
10 years.
Right. And what's the vibe? Like, is
That's
it a thing
crazy.
as a black gay man? Like, are there any
Mm.
moments of like, uncomfortability or you don't feel
Right.
comfortable or whatever? Because, and I lead with that because some of my friends who have sons, they hate going to the barbershop because they hate that experience that, the candor, the things that they say to them, men just being men, unfortunately.
Right.
And so they have that experience as moms with young sons. So I'm curious, like with that energy, has that ever been like an issue? Because if so, that could be a nice little niche,
That's
like
a moment.
solve. Like,
For sure. No,
I mean,
think
obviously
even when
all
I
are
used to
welcome,
go-
but yeah.
Right. Yeah. Even when I used to go, it felt very like I was going to someone else's club that wasn't mine. Like y'all talking about stuff. Granted, I know what you're talking about, but it's just not shit I would talk about. It was like dated things. Like, why are y'all
Are they still
talking?
doing that? I'm like, that's
No,
crazy.
but then
I
I'm
feel
like, this is when I went though. So I'm
Mhm.
sure it probably does feel different. And I think people are more to themselves these days now, where like if you go to a shop, you're going specifically for that person.
Yeah.
You made an appointment. So you came like 10 minutes before your appointment. So it's not that whole like you sitting around and listening and
waiting
engaging in that. Right. So you're probably just talking to your barber at that point, or you're on your phone. So I don't think it's like that, but I haven't been
Or
in
the girls have
recent years.
bossed up and they have their traveling barbers just come to them.
Well, that's
Or
really
that.
bossy. I'm like, that's super
That's
bossy.
my bossy man. He's
Yeah.
sassy.
Right. I was like, that is
his barber
bossy.
comes to him.
Yeah, I don't. That's
See,
why I
now
was like,
that
I'm trying to
that I would
think.
do. Now that I would do. That's a cute
You
little
could really
weekend
be a
thing, like,
home barber. Yeah, you can be doing home visits. You don't even
I
got to
could
get a
do home
chair.
visits. Right. You
Yep.
just go where they
Because
at.
that's a
And then you
rental
just
fee.
travel.
Yeah. Oh, and then you could
Yeah.
charge top dollar for traveling.
Right.
Okay.
Not Daryl really lives. He's from Atlanta,
He's from
basically.
Atlanta. You
Like,
Who
basically
knew?
living outside of 285. So there you go.
Okay.
who
Who
knew?
knew? I had
Who
no
knew?
idea, but here we are.
Child, do you know who's your man's? That's whose hair needs to be cut first. Y'all man's
yeah.
Trump.
Donnie?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
Donnie.
Mm-hmm.
Child,
Donnie. You know, he been hanging on to
child.
that shit forever.
I mean, at this point, why didn't he just get a transplant? I know he got the coin, or he could steal it.
Right. I mean, that's what, you know, he been
Yeah.
hushing everything else. What look, what is
He
going on
been
with your
hushing
man?
everything
Look, he been
else.
hushing every damn thing else.
I just love that they brought charges against this man because he paid hush money to Stormy Daniels. That's what you get.
That's what you get.
That's what you get.
But wait, they still haven't released the details because it's like
They haven't.
36. It's literally like 36 counts of
That is, and
fraudulent
you can't get
business
away with all of
dealings.
that. No,
No.
you cannot get away with all that. He pled not guilty. If you're listening to this, we recorded on the day that he pled not guilty and was arraigned. But yeah, this is insane. First president to have charges brought against them.
You know,
That's what he deserves.
it is absolutely what he deserves. But listen, I think I'm going to get some backlash.
Why?
Yeah.
We got a guest in the background.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Right.
Wow.
I can't. Okay, so he's just gonna
Wow,
stay another time. Does he want a mic?
No, he does not want a mic.
Yeah, come on,
Sorry.
come in. What's up?
No.
I don't never get to talk on this show no more. Much work as I do.
First of all, we were what?
What we talking about, y'all?
No, I was about to say something fucked up, so maybe it is better.
You were?
I was about to get some boo tomatoes.
It's giving for
Tomato,
him.
tomato, tomato.
Yeah, as much work. What work do you do on this show?
Oh, girl,
What work do you don't do no damn work.
where is the chat? Oh, we need time.
Yeah, but you haven't given us any
But yeah,
available.
what was the last topic?
Right.
I don't know. I gave you a home last time. I gave the dolls home and shelter.
A home and a shelter?
Okay.
When we were in Atlanta.
Oh.
Go ahead, take it away. Go ahead, take something away. Y'all love taking something away from black men these days. Go ahead, take it away.
I mean,
Girl,
Thank
we
you.
didn't-
Thank you for your
Girl,
contribution.
Record it at the Geico. I don't know.
The first thing I was about to say was like, that was like last month.
right.
My
exactly.
dumb ass was like, we was at Dee Dee house. What are you talking about?
Right.
Shelter.
I knew that's because I was thinking the same thing at first.
Mm.
You know what it is? I think black men just want so much credit for everything. I don't know. Y'all could
Because
just
it's constant.
what the credit.
Mhm.
But do you guys do anything for black women to give black women credit and
know about
uplift
you guys.
them?
Do I? I do. I don't know.
And what does that look like for you? How do you do
It looks
that?
like
Wow, this interrogation.
life is committed to supporting and uplifting black women.
Girl, you were not doing sound bites. We are not. Let's go back to the
No,
topic.
I mean, okay, so if he's saying that his life's work is committed to uplifting, what are some examples that you've done, I guess, recently in the community where you have uplifted?
So I make sure, me personally, my films, I make sure that every black woman that works with me on camera, on air, gets equal pay. That's all for it. I don't care what I'm getting paid. So
Wow, that's incredible.
if you see any black
That's
women,
important.
if you see any black women co-hosts I had, they all make the same amount of me. You can ask them. You could specifically.
Oh, so in
ask
your
them.
contract, you are saying like, if they're working with me, they need to be
They get
paid the same amount.
That's
Yeah,
incredible.
I love that.
I love that. Cause yeah. Listen. Cause I've definitely just on budget shit done my own, like, listen, this person got to get this person got to get this. We can make everybody work
Right.
under this budget. So I think that's typically, I feel like, how most people kind of maneuver, right? And
I think
your
that's the
rate,
easiest. I think that's the
right?
easiest thing, right? Like the easiest thing.
Yeah. So
if
for
you
you
wanna
to
say-
advocate for them is incredible.
And that, like I said, that's the easiest thing. A lot of people look for these like big tentpole things, like, oh, what do we do over here? And then I do this march every month, and I do. No, let's start at your
Right.
pocket. Let's talk about your bottom line, what you take home.
Wow.
So
Yeah,
let's
because
get
it may impact how much you were taking home because they would have maybe given you more out of that budget and her less. So yeah, no, I mean that's
I
like
love when
little.
people add value.
That's value for sure.
anything, TT?
Because it also makes the person who's making those
I don't work with
decisions
you,
think
so
about that too. Like going forward, I'm gonna pay everybody the same.
Which I think should be like that's what I think. I think everyone on air should always, if we're on air, if we're equally doing the same amount of work, we should all make the same amount of money. Now, if you're a friend of the
Agreed.
no,
show,
that's true.
if you're a friend
I
of the
agree with
show, I
that.
don't agree. But if you are on this show as many episodes as I'm on, I don't care what the dynamic is. I don't care who talks more, who's the A mic, B mic. I don't care nothing about that. If when cameras roll, you're there and I'm there, we should be making the same amount of money. That's first.
Now, reality TV, do you feel the same way?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I was about to say,
Absolutely
I
not.
beg to differ.
Yeah, no. I think when it comes to reality TV show, they should be paid just like sports teams pay. You got your
Yes.
stars, you got your
Fair.
performers,
Your OGs.
and you got
Yeah.
and you got your niggas on a 10-day contract.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like
Fair.
I mean, the housewives, they are not all getting paid the
Oh,
same.
hell no.
at all.
Mm-mm.
Like,
And Candy better be getting paid the most.
you know, Candy now she the
Yeah.
middle peach finally. Like
Yeah.
Nene, I think was like one of the highest paid like ever.
Of all the seasons.
And she earned her check every season.
She does.
She earned it.
She was made for television. Like
literally created for television. What's her sign? I'm curious.
Oh my god.
Whenever Nene come on with this right here, I said, get your money.
Not
Was this what she had? The finger waves, the short
probably
waves?
the-
Every haircut
the
she ever had.
blonde.
the little blonde.
Every
The
haircut she ever had.
blonde, right?
The little blonde.
That me.
No, how else do you support Black women, and how do you think other Black men can support Black women?
How else do I support Black women? I mean, like I said, I always make sure I advocate for them. I always advocate for their safety. I mean, like, I think when we get into these topics, and I know, you know, niggas say this and, you know, try and skate around things. We can sit here and list the things I do, and we can list the accomplishments, and we can all go touch these things and see these as very real things. But I think most of the things we discuss are human things, like things that should be done as humans, right? Like, oh, okay, I make sure that if I'm in a space with women, with Black women, I make sure that they know they're safe. Whether it's a head nod, whether it's, okay, if we're both in this elevator, I'm gonna stand the furthest away from you just so you know you're safe. Like just human things. So I think when we get into that instance, that goes into the second question you asked, like what should men be doing to make women feel safe? Just be a better human, right? I think a lot of men have a hard time being decent human beings. So of course it's hard for them to see outside of themselves. So it's hard for them to say, and a lot of men, specifically Black men, unfortunately, are committed to who they are in the moment, that they can't see themselves being anything better or anything other than that. So it's very hard for them to embrace change. So what am I saying? Hey, that thing you're saying is real disrespectful. So how about we don't say that while the women are around? Or forget saying when women are around. Let's get away from just saying it, right? Like, because what you're saying right now amongst your brothers, let's not say that, right? Because what's going to happen is you're going to take that, you're going to think it's okay, and then that's going to show up.
Mouse be reading from that database of words we was just looking
Listen, so you were actually spot on with the conversation we were having earlier, Mouse, about just things that you just shouldn't say anymore. And so a lot of them had to deal with like things you say in the workplace, like I don't know, what like whatever it was.
Too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. Shit like that.
Just shit.
So many words.
No, you can't say that no.
It's a lot. It's very much a lot.
Yeah. So to your point, like you wouldn't say that around people that are like Native American descent. So like, why should you say it at all?
My dumb ass would have said it around there. I didn't know you can't say it. I just learned.
Me neither.
Right.
But I'm also not saying
send them the link. Somebody send them the link.
I'm also not saying it like I'm perfect. Like there are things that are like at this point like such a part of my ethos. Like I'll probably always say it, like I probably will always like in third person refer. It's bad, but like I probably will always refer to women as bitches.
That's what when you were saying that, you know, I was definitely like, I'm gonna call I was like, I gotta call bullshit
Stuff like
on
that. But I would
what you
never
just
call. I
said.
would never call. And like this is my own like this is
you
my own like
know.
cynicism and like way of
That
justifying.
don't
Like,
bother me that much.
like I know I would never call a woman.
I mean, I use it differently than he probably is.
Like I would
No, but it's like every woman. Like I do take issue with it. I think when you are, and I think specifically when you're talking around like younger women, and it's like, oh well, these bitches. I take issue with it. I don't like that. Like I don't like
Oh, and
just
it's
telling a
that goes back to
story.
tone. Yeah,
No, but
that
it
goes
could be
back to
like
tone.
it could be like laughing. That one is like not only is it tone, I think to me, like I would not when you're talking about someone, you could be talking about a group. I could be that group of women. And the same, and remember, and bitch was one of the words that I use. If I'm talking to y'all and it's jovial and it's funny, but if there's another person having a conversation about me, he's like, look at them group of bitches over there. No, I have an issue with that. Like, there's not even anything that was necessarily done wrong. I say it all the time. No, you don't. You don't. You say it in you say it in a way.
I just be like, I don't speak dog hoe.
Okay, I don't care what no bitch say.
Right.
Like I call women bitches. It's stuck in me. Maybe one day I'll be better. But like I know.
Yeah, I mean,
I know I'll never call a woman a bitch to her face. Well, not a black white bitches or white bitches. But But like I would never call no black woman a bitch to her face. Like I wouldn't even play with her like that. But like, and I also use it like affectionately third person. Like if somebody be like, "Yo, so what you doing?" Oh, I mean, my bitch about to go do over here. Or like, don't play with my bitch. Like stuff like that. Like, but and I know that's probably like offensive to some people, but I'm not.
We all have our things.
That's your
We all have our
bitch.
things.
Gotcha.
We all have our things.
Hmm.
But every bitch ain't a bitch, and that's poetry.
Okay.
I've never heard you not let me not say never because I don't like absolutes, but I feel like I do, like I said, you specifically, every woman you outside of like your mom and kids you refer to as a bitch. I've never heard you be like women, ladies. It's always bitches.
Bitches too.
So maybe that's the exercise where maybe we instead of using the B word so frequently, we refer to women as women. You know,
Nah.
that's it.
Nah.
You know,
All
some
right.
people
Well,
only
thank you
change
so
what they
much
want
for
to
joining
change.
us this week. It's
Exactly.
been
Yeah, on that
amazing.
note, it's niggas only
Thank
change what they
you.
deem is important enough to change
Wow.
that in which they want to.
Thank
That
you.
is the thing that I have learned.
Come on now, y'all keep my bitch talking, y'all. Come on now.
That
I
is the
love when
thing.
Didi be shushing us up.
Come on, y'all. Get my bitch off this internet, man.
And then it's like you gotta like slur it out a little bit so that you
He
talk
said,
over top of the person.
yes.
Come on, come on, my bitch. Get my bitch off Zoom, y'all. Come on.
Get my bitch off of Zoom. Get
What
my
she
bitch
gotta do?
off
Go
the
in the
internet.
kitchen? What she gotta
Oh
do?
no,
Make
the
dinner?
kitchen's closed,
She
child. I
gotta
made
get
my
on
own
her
salad.
knees now.
Oh, she about
Oh, she got the light on
Like,
over top of the
no.
stove.
What homegirl said?
The light on the top is closed.
The
It's
kitchen's
closed.
What my girl Angel Reese say?
Okay. Okay.
Period.
Where my ring? Where my ring?
Period.
What she say?
Period. Where my ring? What ring? There we go.
I
Look.
mean,
not the dog with the ring.
you
talking
know
about
that is how you shut people up.
Right,
That
exactly.
is how you shut people up.
That
You
is not-
show up and you perform and you show out.
Yeah, she
Shout
did
out.
that.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
the
Baltimore.
dog. Shout out to the Maryland Belle,
And her
the
cousin.
Baltimore
Okay.
Belle. Yes.
next day.
Yes, and her cousin. I think the cousin was from like Gaithersburg or something like that. I forgot where he was from.
Love it. I know they
Oh,
granny
that's very-
just she's still on the phone talking about the shit.
She's still on the phone.
She's
Talking about all
still
kinds of
on
highlights
the
that didn't happen.
phone.
It's giving like, hold on, baby. I got another call coming through.
Right.
She on there talking about highlights that didn't happen. You know, she took
Listen.
off from the foul line.
Literally.
Yeah, she
You
could
know,
They
she
run
not
it
going
on
to the White
ESPN
House.
again.
Mhm,
Right. You know she
mhm.
not going. She going to
Mhm.
Michelle. Michelle already called.
Right, exactly.
Michelle called.
Grandmothers don't play like that. They're like, she's saying that. I'm gonna send her though. I'm gonna say because you got to do what's right. You got to do
You
what's
got
right.
to do what's right.
Mhm.
Got to.
She
You
not,
say
you know
that?
she not going. You know she not going.
I love
She
it.
said she not going, but I'ma send her.
I know. I did see that clip that they
She
said.
thinks she gonna go up there in a sweatsuit, but no, I'm gonna put a dress on her.
Somebody said, how Angel gonna invite herself to the Obama's house? They didn't even invite her, and she invited herself to the house. They was like, what if Michelle don't want her in the house though? Because the only person
Nope.
Michelle
Joe did.
Michelle gonna rent a space.
Yeah,
She don't want all
right,
them
it's
girls
fine.
in they fucking house with their sneakers on and shit. No,
absolutely not.
Okay,
She
we
rent a
say hi to
hall.
Sasha and
They think they gonna
Malia.
come in there in Nike tech suits.
Right.
Not like
Get a heel. Find
Nope.
a be a lady, bitch.
Not the Nike Tech.
move.
Be a lady. Goodbye.
Be a lady, bitch.
All right.
Wow, I'm sure that was a phrase on there.
Oh my
Be a
God.
lady. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes.
I don't care about that. Be a lady. Don't come around me dapping me up and shit. Be a fucking lady or that bro shit. Be a fucking lady.
I
Mm.
said,
Why
so
are you
know
still
what?
talking?
Still.
Daryl, be a lady.
Still. Now I
I
say
mean, I already
bro.
know how to do that.
Right. Now, I do say why. Oh yeah, y'all don't watch Real Housewives of Miami. I say bro.
I
so much
do.
now. Oh, you do? Yeah. So Marisol and whatchamacallit, and I say this myself
I
now,
love them.
bro.
Wait, them on this ultimate girls trip, child.
I've
Everybody
only
is bringing it. Okay, this
I
is
need
good
to watch
television.
it.
Yeah, I need to watch it too. I've only
Listen.
seen like 20 minutes.
I know the weather is clearing up. It's gonna be hard. You're gonna be competing for television shows with your time out.
It's a
But
lot going on right
it's a
now.
lot
A
going on,
lot.
so you can always revisit it. But it's good.
Okay, I gotta see it. I gotta catch it. I gotta catch it.
The
It's-
peacock is
I mean, the girls
cocky.
are saying that they want Portia back now because she is giving a performance.
She is. She's giving
Yeah,
a
her and
performance.
Giselle were it was a duo I never saw coming, but
Yeah, it's cute. It's like it's really cute.
well,
I
Candace is
actually could see
serving
them
her.
together.
Yeah, the two OGs, whatever. Yeah, Candace is serving. Leah is messy, but then go on and live her life. Like she'll go say some shit and then step away, and everybody else arguing. It's good.
Yeah, because I don't never see her in any of the clips.
I've never seen her in anything because I don't watch the New York franchise. But
She was
yeah.
her first season. It was like perfect casting. She was a mess, all of that to say, but it was
Yeah.
perfect casting.
I heard because she's a recovering we can't say
Alcoholic.
addict. Yes, recovering alcoholic.
Yeah, I was like,
Yes.
alcoholic. Yeah, I didn't know
But
that until the
she-
clip that I saw though.
Yeah, but then on this, so the season when she started the New York franchise, she wasn't drinking, and they because of the show, they always drink and go on vacation. So she started drinking again, and that's
and spirals.
TV.
I love it.
But yeah,
Oh, yeah, I don't watch New York either. Might have to get back into that.
That's why they're switching up the cast now because the women on there were always drunk and always like they probably took the most trips out of any franchise, so they always were together filming, and at least the last 2 or 3 seasons, but it was getting a bit ridiculous. Their
Wow.
antics, yeah,
Well, let me
but it
go,
was good
but-
TV.
I need to catch up on my TV tonight. I need to go watch the TV now.
Listen, we
What you
releasing
watching?
her. Look, man, we releasing her back to you, man.
No, first of all, I'm so confused as
Bitch, let's go, bitch. Let's go.
Savoy was here.
Wow.
Come on, bitch. Get good.
Wow. Hollering.
Wait, the episode about to be called "Bitch, Let's Go."
Right, exactly, bitch. Let's go.
Well, Usher, we love you.
The quote of the day is shut the hell up. Somebody else gonna have to do the quote shit.
Wow.
Now she had to go on mute. We
Make
are on
misogyny great
Zoom
again.
for real.
Right, exactly. God's timing is designed to teach you to trust. It's just real simple. Super
Come
duper.
on.
That'll preach.
Huh?
That'll preach.
Come on, this holy
Yeah,
week,
exactly.
okay?
Because the control freak always trying to control some timing.
I
Always.
love it.
Every time you can't.
Yeah,
Well,
I
well,
can't even.
well.
I was just told the only thing I can control is my spot in hell. Not that's the only thing that I can control.
Wow.
Yeah. This is
Not on Holy Week. It's Holy
Not on
Week.
Holy
What's
Week.
going
it's
on?
Holy Week. Exactly. You wouldn't
Nah,
know.
bro.
And
the devil
I'm
and
going
the-
to church on Sunday.
I'm going to
Something I
church on
said I would
Sunday,
never
too.
do again.
Gee, where y'all going?
What he
Did you
say?
find it? Where are you going? You found the LA church home?
I'm going. Church home is aggressive.
Okay,
A
you
place-
found a church.
I was wondering what she was gonna say.
I know. And even when I
I'm
said it,
going-
I was like,
she was like, home.
yeah, I was like,
No, we're gonna go to Sarah Jake's church.
oh my gosh.
But you've been saying you wanted to go there.
I said that was the only person that get me back into the house of the Lord. That's
Oh, I
not a
would've
wedding
loved
or
to go.
funeral.
I already
Yeah.
know.
When was the last time you've been? to-
Not this past Easter, but the Easter before. I took Jesse.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, when you
to
were
my
home.
mama church.
Oh
Mhm.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I said. I'm gonna go back to the same church that I was acting like Tony Childs in. So
I
I'm
love it.
gonna go back there. You know that word hit
Well,
me.
y'all might be encouraging me to go, child. I ain't even thinking about. I was thinking about when I was going May.
Yeah, go ahead and go to I think
I
it's
know.
Elizabeth Baptist Church over there.
Who's the pastor over there?
I don't
Well,
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as it's not
Yeah, I
Jamal
was like, I
Bryant.
feel like
no,
I want
I
to
ain't
like,
sending you there, girl. I ain't sending you there.
oh, you're not going to Jamal Bryant's
We
church?
need you to have a seat in heaven now,
Right.
okay?
Well, no, he was with somebody. I just saw. Who was he with? Somebody, was it in Escape? I saw recently he was with somebody, Jamal. Like
Now
he
we're
was a
not gonna
busy
we're not
man.
gonna bring up Escape now.
He was
We're gonna
somebody.
be talking for days.
Yeah, we gonna be talking for
He was
days.
he was with somebody. I don't know.
They got enough airtime on social media to last them for
My
a
God.
while.
It was
My
after 2 years. I
God.
remember.
No,
The string of snot that I won't go there. I
We
will
not-
not. I won't.
We're not
Okay.
doing that. All right.
Hey, I want you to pay your sister.
Goodbye.
Pay your sister, okay?
30K.
Go-
we need that.
Go to the bank, write a check.
I still haven't seen that either.
Girl.
Well, I haven't either, but that was when she was singing the song and she wanted somebody to do a duet with her on Reels or TikTok.
Oh.
And then she would hand the mic out
I
and
had to read.
people would
I
sing.
had
Oh my
to bookmark
God.
it. It was so good.
I didn't even see
Like
that.
people would literally, that was the only thing. Nobody was singing for real. They was like, I want you to go
Pay
to the
your
bank,
sister.
write a check, and pay your sister.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Gotta catch up on that too. It's so much. No, seriously, it's so much.
Give Candy
Like,
a raise. That's all I'm gonna say. Give the doll a raise. Bravo.
give her a
TV.
raise. Yeah.
Oh, don't let Latasha hit her. She'll be like, not too much.
She would.
No, I'm so serious. I want to start that. I would like to start that tonight.
Oh, okay.
Queens of R&B.
That's on my watch. Oh no, I wasn't even talking about y'all.
Mm.
Okay. So,
Oh, Love is Blind.
all right. We'll be
Sorry.
back next week.
Bye, guys.
Sorry. Bye.